Good evening. Yeah, I had the volume down on that. Anyways, well, first, I'm gonna run through the beginning of class, and I think I'm gonna skip the forward folds at the beginning because I want to see if we can get a big flow thing happen, just flow straight into the sun salutation, straight into the standing series. But anyways, after class today, this morning, someone asked me about breathing, and for the sake of the video that I'm doing here, which will go on YouTube later, you already all know this, but I'm going to go through it just in a little quick, just strictly talking about the breathing. In yogic breathing from Ashtanga yoga, which is where I come from, and Ashtanga yoga is also where vinyasa and flow and power yoga come from, and so almost everything except for Kundalini yoga. The breathing is referred to as Ujjayi breath. So it's nose, nose, and we breathe in through the nose, and we breathe out through the nose. And this long breath, and we do that for the whole yoga class until you lie down in final rest. One extra thing, you can restrict the throat. I almost said larynx and throat at the same time. Throat, larynx area in the Ujjayi breath. And this is the breathing that is directly connected to the movement that we do. There are many different pranayama and what people call breath work, but this is the Ujjayi breath. You can do it with restriction of throat or not. And I'm going to scoot back as we will start as per normal from a seated position. However, you can cross the legs, nice and simple. You just turn the feet in. If we get to it, I want to try to get to the strapping of the foot at the end of class if you have something you might need to bring nearby. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. And again, let's start that breath so we can get the breath going for the whole class, the whole hours. Breathing in and breathing out. And let's connect movement to it so we can really get a sense of it. So we're going to breathe in and touch the ceiling. We're going to breathe out, bringing the hands all the way down. And again, breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, back down. And just over and over, the movement and the breath. Then back down. And even when we're in between the poses, we're trying to keep that breath going. We're going to put the right hand down with the hand about maybe a foot out from the hip with fingers pointing away. Left palm will face the ceiling. We're coming up and over, long reaching, and we'll look along the elbow to the ceiling. Continue with the breath. Very nice. Go ahead and we'll switch. We're going to come up and over with the other side, breathing here. Good. To center, hands on the knees, straight spine to the crown of the head to the ceiling. We'll draw a big circle on the ceiling with that straight spine coming right out to the top of your head. And we're continuing that same breathing here, even though this is a Kundalini piece, but that same breathing is also done in this pose. Great, and then opposite direction, please. Back to center, let's stand. And once standing, we're gonna have the toes slightly splayed, but the knees bent, legs apart, and we're gonna swing out in the arms. We keep the core engaged, and of course, continue that breathing all the way until we lay down in final rest. I cannot continue the breathing because I am also talking. I do my best when I'm doing the teaching and the yoga at the same time. Otherwise, you have every opportunity just to continue with the breath. Just a little bit more with this. Excellent. Top of the mat, feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart, thumbs out is super nice. Here we go. We're going to breathe in, reach up and look up. We're going to breathe out and forward fold, bringing the hands low, legs in the direction straight. Hands can be on the ground or the shins. We look up, shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer come right down through the heart center. Back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer, straight down through the heart center. All the way back up again on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flat back. Forward fold, out breath. Up again to the ceiling. Down through the heart center. Back up, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. Up again, here we go. Hands in prayer to the moon. Down through the heart center. Back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up. And from here, let's step back to the top of the first plank or top of push-up. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Tight belly, tight legs, clenching. When you're ready, we're going to lower down and drop down. Up dog, third eye. And then down dog, going up and back. Feet about 2 fists apart. We're going to bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Stepping back and forth in place. Good. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low, we look up. Forward fold, back up to the ceiling, hands in prayer, again coming down through the heart center, and all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, we step in again, top of push-up, we lower and drop, up dog, and down dog. If you want more movement, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still is fine. We're looking at the knees or the navel. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. Look up and forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Again, down through the heart center. And all the way back up again, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. Step in again, top of push-up. We lower, drop. Up dog. And down dog. And we're going to breathe here. You're welcome to rest. And step, jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. We forward fold. All the way back up. Hands in prayer. Down through the heart. Up again on the in-breath. Forward folding again, fingers low. We look up. Stepping, top of push-up again. We lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And great, we're going to breathe here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold. All the way back up, we're going again. Down through the heart center. Up on the in-breath. Forward folding on the out-breath. We look up. Step in again, top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And very nice, we'll breathe here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat. We look up. Forward fold. All the way up, hands in prayer. If you want to take a moment and arch back, lifting the heart, you could. And then arms right down at the sides. Excellent. So here we go. We sit in chair. And up, over, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up. We step in again, top of push-up, lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot stepping for warrior one, left foot turns out. We're outside the center line with the stepping foot. Arms up. We're going to push into the left foot as we reach the left arm forward. We're going to take a few breaths here. And touch the ceiling again, and hands back down. Stepping back, we lower drop. Up dog, and down dog. Left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Arms up initially. Again, we're going to push into the back foot, the right one now, and reach the right shoulder forward through the reaching hand. Great. Touch the sky. Again, hands back down. We step in, top of push-up. We lower drop. Up dog, and down dog. And we'll breathe here. And step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Feet on knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. We continue. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up. Stepping back, top of push-up again. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot warrior one. Left foot turns out. Back up. Hands in prayer. Straight up to the ceiling, looking up. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. All right, hands down again, stepping back. We lower drop. Up dog. down dog, left foot stepping, please, warrior one. Back up, hands again in prayer, looking up, couple of few breath here, maybe more. Great, again, hands top of the mat, we're stepping back, we lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and we breathe here. All right, step jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing shoulders back, tight core. Let's keep going. We sit in chair again. Great. Up over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We are stepping back again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one on the right foot steps, back up, hands in prayer, core in and up, looking up. If you like, arching back. Great, hands down again. We step, push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot, please, right foot turns out. Hands again in prayer above the head, lengthening up, looking up. Arching back if you like. Great, hands back down, step back, we lower, up dog, and down dog, and we're gonna stay right here. And step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back, tight core. Okay, here we go. We sit in chair again. Great, up over, forward folding. We look up, we're stepping back, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior two on the right foot steps. Knee over ankle out there in the front. We're going to drop the shoulders and hold the core, looking at the right hand. We're going to take a few breaths here. Return the right palm so it faces the ceiling. We're going to arch back, barely touching the back leg. Keep the knee over the ankle. Up there in the front, the core is still engaged here. All right, hands down again, top of the mat. We lower drop. Up dog, down dog. Left foot, warrior two, back up. We're gonna take several breaths here again. Heel to heel align. Return that left hand so the palm faces the sky. Arching back, knee stays over the ankle, core stays engaged. Eyes are open, we're looking up. Very nice. Hands down again. Step back. We lower, drop, up dog. And we're going to stay right here in down dog. Good. Step, jump, top of the mat. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair. And standing, shoulders back. And let's continue. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up. We step in, top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot, warrior two. We're going to stay here again, breathing, looking at the right hand. Let's straighten the leg in the front. For triangle, we're going to reach out a bit. Right hand down, left arm up. We're taking several breaths here, maybe more. Let's place both hands on the shin. We're going to shorten the stance a couple of inches. You could stay here for the twist of triangle, Parivrtta Trikonasana. Right arm comes up. Feet flat, legs straight, breathing. Good. Hands down again, stepping back. We lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. We're going to do left side, warrior two. Back up. Few breaths here. Straight the leg in the front. We reach out a bit. Again for triangle. Left hand down. Right arm up. And both hands on the shin. Again, we shorten the stance for the twist of triangle. Don't let the hip jump out. We breathe here. Lengthen the breath. Lengthen the spine to the crown of your head. Great. Hands down again, stepping back. We lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And we're going to stay right here. All right. Step, jump, top of the mat. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees. Again, Utkatasana. And standing, shoulders back. Excellent. We shall continue. We're sitting in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward folding. We look up. Stepping, top of plank. Lower drop, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior two on the right again. Back up. I'm going to hold warrior two again for a few breaths. Let's do extended side angle, the center of the right forearm on the leg. Left arm up and over, long reaching. You could stay here, you could put the right hand down. We continue breathing. Back to warrior two. We're gonna do our twist. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. Otherwise, ball of the foot, swinging through, elbow outside, hands in prayer, pulling in towards the chest, fingers to the face. We're gonna stay here. If you want less, put the knee down. You can open the arms. Very nice. Hands down again, top of the mat. We are stepping back. With lower drop. Up dog. And down dog. And left foot, warrior two, back up. We're gonna breathe here like we did on the other side. And side angle, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. Long breathing. You could put the left hand down if you like. Back to warrior two, your choice with the back foot. I'm coming ball of the foot, we're swinging through again. Great, hands back down, stepping back. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. We're coming into horse. I'm gonna step my right foot. You may have a different choice depending on which way you need to face. Let's put the hands on the knees. They can be heavy there. Mostly the hands would not be heavy on the legs, but on this one, it is okay. We're gonna rotate the right shoulder forward. If you can put it on an out breath, left shoulder forward. Each shoulder forward and out breath, a little more back and forth. Great, we're gonna come up and push the walls out tonight. So really opening up through the palms of the hands. We're breathing here, staring straight forward. Excellent, please stand. We should turn the feet so they are running straight forward, so the ends of your mat and the outside edges of your feet are about the same. We're gonna reach straight up and then straight down with the hands. They will come right under the shoulders automatically, so perfect, let them be there. If the palms come down, great, top of the head down. If it's a little rough to forward fold, take the feet a little further apart. It'll make it a little more easier to get your head towards down. Great, back up. We're gonna reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we shall intertwine those fingers. And we're gonna forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back. Good, up again to the ceiling, all the way up with the hands. And then all the way back down, we're grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes of the peace fingers. We want straight legs, elbows away from the ears. top of the head towards down. Let's bring both hands over to the right. We'll bring the nose towards the shin and the knee and the top of the head towards the foot. Left shoulder under and through. And then please over to the other side. Good. Back up to standing. Let's shorten the stance to about 3 feet. Let's do right toes straight forward, left toes 45. So I'm starting in the forward movement here. Pyramid. Behind the back, we're grabbing elbows or reverse prayer, shoulder blades together. We're going to look up. And then on the out breath, we're going to come down and look at the right foot, and we breathe here. It's all optional. You're welcome to do warrior 3 here if you like. Lifting that left foot off. You kind of push that left foot off the earth. And Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon. And switching the hands if you like. And then left foot back down. We pivot on this one. Right toes 45, left toes out. I like the arms out for the rotation. Again, behind the back. Elbows are reverse prayer, shoulder blades together. We look up, and then we're going to come down and look at the left foot. And if you like, warrior 3, up onto the left foot. Half moon if you like. And switching the hands. Very nice. Let's stand top of the mat or wherever you like, because we're going to do some balancing. We shall start with tree, standing on the left foot. You grab the right foot. You can hold it up there the whole time. You could put it out in the front, but lock the foot with a mild strength of your leg, pushing the foot against the standing leg. Hands to the heart or all the way up. We're going to take several breaths here. Find your visual lock, your dristi. I'm staring at the blue outlines of my camera up on top of my laptop. All right, let's do the other side. Standing on the right, we're going to lift to left. And you can hold it there, lock it there. You can put it out in the front. Find your visual lock. I like hands at heart for me. You can reach them up too, like a big tree branches. Excellent. Back to the left foot. We shall stand on the left foot. We're going to lift the right leg up. The right hand grabs the right knee, left hand on the hip. If you can stand tall as if your back and rear end and heel are against the wall, you can also grab the big toe, extending the leg out, even if that extended leg is not straight. Straight on the standing, you continue breathing. Let's open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. Back to center, standing tall, show me the bottom of your foot. Great, let that down. You could move around a little bit if you like. You shall stand on the right, left comes up, left on left. How we did the other side, if you grab the foot, that's fine. With the big toe grip with the peace fingers. Let's open that leg out as we look over the right shoulder. And back to center, show me the bottom of your foot again. Great. So with the feet about the distance of the hips, and I do have my toes slightly splayed, and we're going to come down into a squat, elbows into the legs, hands in prayer, lengthening up the back. We'll take several breaths here in case you wanted to put a headstand in there, you could, or crow. I'm going to say that the squat is probably most therapeutic as far as the low back digestion, hips and knees. And then the headstand is pretty therapeutic too. Crow is a lot of strength and balance and a super lot of fun. I don't know if I would put that in the therapeutic category. Anyways, hands in prayer straight forward. We're coming all the way up to the ceiling. And then all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. And again, all the way up to the ceiling. And back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Again, all the way up to the ceiling. Back down, hands in prayer straight forward. One more time, all the way up. And then let's come back down. And we're going to do a little cat and cow. So we're coming to hands and knees. Knees are 2 fists apart, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. We drop the belly, looking third eye. Breathing out, we arching the back. Eyes probably closed on this one. Also, this is coming from Kundalini. It's a couple of the ones that I strayed from the Ashtanga poses. Back to center, let's look over the right shoulder, see the tail. And then over to the other side, see the tail. We're coming up to camel, so we're going to push off the mat and come up. I'm going to be on my toes. If you're super flexible in your back, you could have the feet down flat. I'm going to take the thumbs and put them into the low back, pulling the elbows together. We're going to look up, lift the heart a little bit. So if you wanted to, you could stay here, which is what I'm going to come back to, but you could put the fingers on the heels, and if they were down, you'd see it's a couple more inches away. Otherwise, we're taking a few breaths here. I'm just going to stay with the back and lifting up the heart either way. If you put the hands on the feet, tighten the legs a little bit. Right, back down for a little bit more cat-cow to open that up. Good, back to center, we're gonna look over the right shoulder. And then over to the other side. Very nice. Again, we're gonna step back, top of push-up. We're on the way to pigeon. Top of push-up, we lower, drop. Up dog, down dog. Let's hold the right foot up. Take a couple of breaths here. Bend that leg while you're up. Trying to point the knee to the sky. Let's throw that shin top of the mat. We're gonna scoot the left leg further back. Look up. The knee's gonna be a bit outside the right ribs when you come down, forearms down, head down. And we're gonna breathe here. Great. Again, hands top of the mat. We're stepping back. We're gonna lower and drop. Up dog. And down dog. Let's hold the left foot up. We're gonna breathe here. You can bend that leg if you like. And let's throw that shin top of the mat. We'll scoot the right leg back, lift the heart, and then back down. Knees outside the ribs. All right. Hands again, top of the mat. One more of the push-ups. We're stepping back. We lower, drop. Up dog and down dog. Great. Let's sit down. We shall start with the legs straight out in front. We're going to do our dynamic forward folding. We're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and try to touch the toes, and then all the way back up and over with the out breath on the downward fold. All right, please touch the ceiling and then arms down. We're going to do Janusirasana. We're going to do it still. So right foot against the left thigh with the knee falling down. And there's two versions you can do. Reaching down towards the left foot. You could stay with the torso up, staring straight forward, or you could try to bring your nose to the knee, more of a forward fold. And we're going to take several breaths right here. Very nice. Let's do the other side of that. Right foot out, left sole in, and then up. And then we'll do whatever your choice was on the other side. We're going to do a repeat of that. So I'm going to do the straight forward with the shoulder blades pulling back and together. Good, back up. Let's bring these soles of the feet together and pull them in really tight. Left hand's going to grab the small toes, right hand on top. We sit up tall. We can butterfly the legs. We are attempting to bring the knees down towards the earth. You see mine are not really going there. That's some of my tightness is apparently there. We butterfly the legs a little bit. I think that's helpful for if you got hips like mine. Let's keep breathing anyways. Good. When you're ready, we're going to forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, bringing the heart towards the big toes. Great. Back up and legs out in front again. We're going to do our twist. Right leg bending, left arm grabs that leg, right hand behind you. We sit up tall. You could bring the elbow outside if you like. Foot in the front on the extended leg, toes pointing straight up. Great. Other side, right leg out, left sole in. Right arm grabs the left leg, hand behind you. We sit up tall. And back to center, both legs bent. We're gonna do our core work. So arms under the legs, we roll back onto the tail. You could stay here. You let go, locking the shoulders back. You could straight the legs, hands in prayer, third eye of the toes. I'm keeping legs bent for me. We're gonna breathe. We're doing 5. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. And excellent. 2 of 5. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And up again, number 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall again. And last one, please, back up. Very nice. Let's hug the knees in. We're going to lie back, do bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana. I'm doing bridge. We're going to put the feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel here. I'm going to lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arm down and the hips up. Excellent. Back down. And we're going to go upside down for those of you that want to come along. And as per normal, we're starting with plow first. Kicking the feet up and over the head. We keep the legs in the direction of straight. I'm going to keep my hands on my back today, but you could intertwine the fingers and push the arms down. And feet straight up into the ceiling. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Breathing, looking at the feet. Great. We're going to bend the legs, knees towards the ears. Let's roll down into dead bug. Knees in the armpit, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You could stay still or rock around. Good. Hug the knees in again for a moment. And this one, I got the strap, which we talked about earlier. And we're going to extend the legs out. I don't think we've done this one in a little bit, and I'm dying to do it. So you may not need the strap, but we're doing right on right. You could hold the big toe with the peace fingers in the back of the leg. You want to try to keep the leg that is up, both legs straight. So I got to use the strap on this, trying to keep the shoulder down. The head is definitely down. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. Maybe more than a couple. And let that leg fall out to the right as you reach out and look to the left, trying to let your body flatten out on the earth. So if the left hip is coming way up, try to even it out somehow and then let gravity kind of just get you locked down to the flat. Great. We're going to bring that right leg up. We're going to switch hands on the leg or the strap, and that leg's going to come over to the left as the hip comes up. We're going to reach out to the right and look to the right. Good. Back to center. Both hands come up towards the heel, nose towards the knee, so the shoulders will come up off the earth. Excellent. Let's do the other side. So left on left with that left leg up. We're going to take several breaths here. Good, and let that leg fall out to the left as we reach out and look to the right. And we are coming all the way up and over. The hip is coming up, and we're looking and reaching out to the left. And bring that foot back up to the center, both hands up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Very nice. We're going to let that down. If you feel like just laying down, just stay laying down. Otherwise, I'm going to roll up for our short meditation that we always do here. I am sitting on the rolled up mat with my legs crossed. I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. Yeah, here we go. For the meditation, legs simply crossed. Intertwined fingers, thumbs touching or one on top of the other. Shoulders back, core a little bit in. Chin hanging slightly to the chest. Becoming aware of the body breathing itself. And we're just going to simply sit here for 5 minutes, even if the mind drifts, doesn't matter. Let it drift, then come back, see if you can focus on the breath. I'm going to change the lighting. You're welcome to stay laying down. If you want to finish out with me or with us, you can roll up to a seated position. And if you're sitting already, then great. We're going to bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together. Making a bunch of fire. And then, yes, all the way up with the arms like a big funnel. We're going to take a breath into the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth and even more. Hold the breath, tighten the core, lift the floor, hold all that, and then let it all out. Ah. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. If you're watching this on YouTube, please share it and subscribe. All right. Let me